I would like to talk about today the what happens when you feel numb or stuck. Yeah, the things that people don't want to talk about, and what we tend to do is what I used to do is I will ignore it because when you're numb, you shut down. You can't feel anything. And yes, numbness is a feeling because I used to have people tell me that numbness, it was just this. I just need to do something to feel again. And I'm like, well, there's more to it than that. Or they'd be like, numbness is not a feeling. Because I would say, I feel numb. And I'm like, to me, it feels like a feeling. Anywho, um, what I've found that has helped me is moving my body. Now, let's go back to numbness or when you feel stuck. Usually you step away from what it is. And in this case, me stepping away from whatever I was numb about, which usually the people that feel numb, or I don't want to say like numb, but when you just feel like there's everything coming at you all at once, everywhere, all the time, that you just shut down, or it's just too intense, which is the collection of other things piling up on you that me that it seems to me that those are the people that feel heavy, like they're sensitive to feeling there. And I don't even, I apologize for using sensitive. They're very emotionally in tuned to sensing way more than they actually might know. And so it's learning how to control that, but really it's learning how to ground yourself. And so i I know we're told to step away from it. And yes, usually you want to step away from what you're doing. Chewy's drinking water. Okay. Usually you want to step, I'm gonna, it is what it is. But usually you do want to step away, but not in the way that we step away, where we step away and avoid. It's more, you just have to take it one step at a time. But what has worked for me has been moving my body, literally getting up and going outside. Take yourself on a walk, take yourself and the dogs on a walk, do something different that is from your normal routine. So whether it's like try a different cafe or read a different book or listen to some different type of music, something to kind of just get yourself out of what you're sitting in, which in the numbness, that is something actually. It's a collection of a lot of things, feeling stuck. And what has helped me has been moving my body. It can be as simple as you don't even have to go work out. If you like to run, great. I tried to do the whole running. I just don't like running. I have forced myself to like running. I can't stand running. But if you like running, great. Go out and just literally, I used to say, I am not here to fix me. I am not here to figure out why I am feeling this way. I just want to be open and given any kind of guidance or peace or clarity. And I just open myself to receive it. And without any expectations of doing anything, you just open yourself, because when you're numb, you're actually feeling a lot. Your body is almost like your mind shuts that down because it's too much for you. And without trying to make you go into like a shock of sorts, it's protecting you. But with one step at a time, and one scenario, situation, emotion that you're going through that you're trying to avoid, one step at a time, and taking that on. So I hope that helps, but this isn't going to be long, but it really is the show yourself some grace. And what helps is when you move your body, it's it's just a beautiful moment of you clearing up. You are reassuring your body that you are safe and you are grounded, and that despite what is going on, you're showing your body that, hey, it also needs to be moved. So I will say this. If you like to think like me, like I I like to say I'm a slut for words. But no, just I love thinking about philosophical thoughts or just thinking in general, creating creative stories. I mean, it's the creative writer in me. I can't help it. I was born this way. Um, but I'm always thinking about some kind of profound thought, if you would call it that. Um, and I realize that I can, I'll be so in depth with like researching the thought, researching, a concept, and, then writing about it for myself of what I'm getting from understanding it, what I'm doing that I can, or if I'm writing, if I'm creating, I'll be so in tuned here that I will stop the disconnection of like listening to my body that's saying, hey, we also need exercise as well. Go take us out, like move us. Because I've noticed too the times that I've felt numb and or stuck or just like figuring out what to do, it was when I was disconnected. So like I would just be focused here in fueling that. And then here, body down, I wouldn't move my body. And the thing is, that's the whole purpose is finding the balance. And do you have to go work out all the time? No, but it's the being intentional on your walk. So, like, I walk every day no matter what without the dogs. Like, I'll take the dogs on a long walk and then I take myself out on a long walk. I call it my quiet time because as Lola lingers around the corner, you just, if you have dogs, especially when they're clingy or they in your small space act like a bodyguard or someone's about to attack you, you just need space here and there. I love a good touch, love a good hug. But when you feel just like anxious eyes on you all the time, even you are like, I need a break. So it's taking yourself out on a walk. So I like will take myself out without the expectations of trying to match my pup's pace, without them. I just like slowly, intentionally take myself on a walk. No phones, no expectations. I just breathe and I like will listen to the sounds that are naturally there. I'll listen to the birds. I'll watch the birds. Living in Georgia, can I just go on a side tangent, has made me into a bird watcher. I've always been a bird watcher, but I mean, it's gotten to the point where living here has just enheightened enheightened the birds to the point where I literally, by the sound and by like watching them, the shadows, I am like, I know what bird that is. That's a blue finch. That's a red cardinal. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a golden eagle. Like I'm like, what is, since when did I get this way? Anyways, I find it beautiful to the point where I'm now like, I have been thinking about sketching them. I'm not the best sketcher at the moment. I just sketch free flow, mainly landscape and trees, and I do my best. But I kind of low key want to start drawing and sketching birds. Anyways, side tangent is over. Um, but yeah, what I've noticed in those moments, what have helped is the moving of your body. You can even, and it really is the staying grounded because if your mind and your body is not connected, you'll start to get anxious, you'll start to overthink, you'll shut down, you'll feel stuck. And it's in those moments where you could take it two ways. You can see it as a nuisance and you beat yourself up about it, of what's wrong with you, why can't you just be? Or you could take a second and just say, what am I supposed to learn in this situation right here, right now? If you feel like there's something you need to learn, and then go outside, just go outside without your phone, um, and just take a walk. I mean, keep your phone if you want to feel safe, but my neighborhood's safe. So I really don't bring around my phone anywhere. I still don't bring my phone even if I not in a safe place. We're working on it. Um, Either way, just take yourself out on a walk, and or you can even do 5 minutes of yoga, whatever. You can literally go to the gym for 10 minutes, walk on the treadmill. It's just the point of, ma'am, please, ma'am, please, thank you. It's just the point of moving your body, getting your body exercised, also in tuned with everything that's going on, so you keep that connection. I hope this makes sense. That's just what has helped me. I just felt like I wanted to talk about it because that's the one thing where I used to slip, and like I would go drinking, or I would binge watch TV, which, hey, there's a time and a place. I'm not dodging on the binge watching of your shows, but I think when you start to feel bored, or like the mindless scrolling, the things like that that are keeping you stuck, that you now are beating yourself up about, it's no longer a reward of your resting, of how you wanted to rest, which rest is very important. I still have to remind myself to rest. That what has helped is just moving your body, and especially, I like to say, the water and nature calls to me, but I crave it. Like, if you know, you know, that full body craving of being outside by a tree, I get that for pretty much every day. Like, yeah. I just need to be outside. That's how I've always been raised, and how I have rediscovered my love back for it as I've listened to its call. So, moving your body is important. Just, it doesn't have to be overly excessive. Just removing yourself from whatever the situation is, and not filling yourself with things that won't help you or connect you to your spirit, but only further make you beat yourself up. That's what we're avoiding. And you'll be surprised what happens when you just decide to move your body, go outside. I like to say, just go outside. Um, Instantly, you'll feel better. And just take a deep breath outside. You can even on your patio. I do this where I'll sit out and let the sun just beam on my face for like 5 minutes. Or, okay, in the summertime, it's more like 2 minutes, because then we getting tanned, and I do sunburn. So viewer discretion is advised, kind of thing. Like, whatever you like. But even just like sunbathing, literally going outside, maybe you do some yoga or stretching outside. But either way, just take that breath. And really, what that is you checking in. And you can even check in with yourself in this moment and say, what do I need? Like, you can either do hands on your heart, one hand on your stomach, one hand on your heart. Can I? Let's go like this. Yeah, okay. You can go like, you can't see, but one hand on your stomach, one hand on your heart, and you can literally close your eyes if you feel like you're overloaded with like the sensory that you're seeing, and just take a deep breath. You can even do this on the toilet. I'm not kidding. And just check in with yourself. It doesn't have to be long. I think we tend to think that, or compare, because I used to do this, that these people that are meditating for like 20 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, and they're doing all these things, that we have to be there. And but here's what they're not always telling you. They started 5 minutes, 2 minutes, just one in the morning time, one at night, and even for some, one in the daytime only, or just checking in. And then it just becomes a habit. Like everything, it's the baby steps to get to where you need to. And so it was introducing that. Like I used to for work, I would take the dogs out again on a long walk for lunch. Like my lunch was me just going outside, because it was always high pressure, high stress. And I would just like take the dogs out and go outside. And it's these things that you start to re-establish into your schedule. You'll make time for it. And 5 minutes, you think you scroll so mindlessly more than 5 minutes, sometimes an hour. I remember a friend did that. She's like, "Where did the hour go?" I was like, "I don't know. You've just been glued to your phone, and you told me to come over. Like, what's going on?" And the thing, so if we think about how we choose to spend our time, and if we're just doing at least 5 minutes checking in, or at least 5 minutes before we wake up, to just say, what is it that I need today? And what is the narrative that I'm telling myself that I do not agree with? What am I telling myself today? For you to just listen and say, great, thank you for telling me. I choose not to align with that, because the majority of the time you wake up and your mind is already throwing alarms at you. And then at nighttime, thank yourself, literally stay in the gratitude and thank yourself for the day that you had, and recap on three things that you did wonderfully. Not, oh, I did this great, even though no, just literally, I did this well. I'm proud of myself for doing some deep breathing. I'm proud of myself for not reacting when someone reacted to me. Just, it's these little habits that we do, and you'll see how it accumulates. So a reminder that if you're feeling numb or stuck, if you're just, or you're just like, I just don't know, I feel indifferent. That's, I used to feel that way too, where I'm like, I don't know how to feel right now, I just feel indifferent, where I'm not, I don't feel bad, I don't feel, and that is a feeling still. Usually what helps is going out, moving my body with no expectations to fix me in any way. I just say, I accept you how you are right now, Marianne, and let's just go move my body. Let's go. And moving yourself and giving yourself that space is important. It's very important. Um, so yeah, I hope that helps. I will be, which I'm so excited. I guess I didn't even take the sticker off, because, and it's the other one too. I'm that person. Anyways, I'm really excited because tomorrow I'm going to be doing the 13 days of meditation. So tomorrow morning, every day for 13 days straight, I'm going to take you along the journey of different meditation techniques that I have used when I started, and they don't have to be long. They're going to be different versions of things. Some are going to be visualization. Some is going to be just sitting in silence and you being comfortable, noticing how your body feels. Some of them are going to, we're going to dive deep for some. I'll try to save those for the weekend, so that um, if, because we'll probably stir some emotions, but I'm going to help guide you on how to get through it. And hopefully you can put these in your back pocket. Some of them are going to be breathing, um, and just kind of going with that. Really, the goal is for you to have these in your back pocket as little techniques that, let's see what speaks to you, how it speaks to you, and it can help you deal with what you're dealing with, go through in a soft and soothing way to align yourself with um, just the healing and letting go and being okay with that. So I'm excited. I love this. I started off just journaling gratitude, literally journaling gratitude. I remember I would like sip my coffee and outside, and as the sun's hitting my face, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is what it feels like. And just memorizing the feeling of peace and being like, I'm so grateful. And it started there, and then it started back into gratitude, like meditating. I used to meditate before, and then I stopped, and then it got awkward because I was like, I don't know how to focus anymore. But it's not true, just with baby steps. But that's all. I'm excited. Tomorrow morning, let's go. Crusty eyes and all. It's come with no expectations, come with not the fact to you know, be anything but yourself. I say thank yourself for always leaving the problems that you have, that you wake up with, that your brain wants to hit you with, and I say problems, um, at the door, and let's just meet ourselves where we are and just listen and love on ourselves first before anything else tries to attack us, love on us, tell us what we should be or shouldn't be. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, well, that's my 2 cents for today. And I hope that helps you move your body, thank your body, and stop trying to fix yourself. Um, you don't need fixing. You just need to remind yourself that the the one thing that protected you, which was your mind and your body, that the war's over in a sense. It's like it just didn't get the memo, but we're giving it the memo now. And so when you've been living in survival mode for so many years, it does take a lot of time and patience and soothing and love and hugs to yourself to remind you that you're not broken, you're beautifully where you are supposed to be, and a lot of it is just kissing the boo boos, as I like to say. But like, throwback to when your parents used to kiss your boo boos, though. I used to force my boo boos in their face because I was like, kiss it, kiss it. Okay, so go move your body. This is a sign just to go like step outside for 5 minutes. You can even set an alarm and just step outside. And if it's uncomfortable at first, great, that's fine. Maybe then do 3 minutes. Just the fact that you've moved your body, you're doing something. If it's nighttime for you, go outside, feel the wind on your face, even if it's cold, just layer up, and watch the stars and see what you see. Like, maybe you don't see anything, but just trust that things are there. And, just because there's a cloudy sky doesn't mean the stars aren't there. So it's these kind of concepts. So, yeah, go move your body. Your body deserves it. You deserve it. And try not to be up here all the time. And I say that for myself as well. I actually have a sticky note that says that. Try not to be up here all the time, especially if uh, you love you just like to be up in your head. Not even negatively, just thoughts. I'm always thinking about concepts and esoteric thoughts and anything that I can just like get my hand on to research and see what that means to me before I listen to someone else speaking about it and seeing if I agree or not, or not even agree or not, just like intriguing. Okay, different take, different take. But go move your body, you deserve it. And have a wonderful day. Or if it's nighttime, have a wonderful night. Tomorrow, 13 days of meditation. The concept is coming home to yourself. And let's come home to ourselves. It's a safe space. All right, fully now. Good day.